Sid Meier's Civilization VII's released to some rocky reviews, however it has a very healthy player base and it's playing fantastically well on the Steam Deck. Well, for the most part, as you'll see throughout here, there are some performance issues and controller support is very interesting. While everything works just fine via controller, it is a little bit difficult to master. But on the big screen, thanks to BenQ for sending over the GR10 dock and for purchasing this game to test out on the big screen, you'll see that this does look and perform very, very well. I'll show you the full settings in just a second, but as you can see, navigating around is absolutely fine, but when we zoom in and out, we get some major load spikes, and if you are struggling with the controller, I do recommend using a mouse and keyboard, and if you've got a lap tray, then you can do this on the big screen extremely happily, and I'll link both the GR10 and the keyboard and mouse and lap tray that I use in the description below. Settings wise, you can pretty much leave this as stock with the auto MSAA and the medium graphics profile with very minimal tweaking, which leaves high particle quality and water quality as well as the assets. But as you'll see as I bring the footage full screen, it does hold 60 frames per second very happily, and even moving around in some of the higher level areas does keep that stability. But as soon as we jerk in or out of an area, or we get some of the graphics for some of the wonders of the world, which you'll see in a little while, the frame rate just absolutely plummets. Now this doesn't seem to be a Steam Deck specific issue. There does seem to be some major performance problems for this game across the board, especially when zooming in and out. It becomes really jittery. As long as you stay up at that top level, it's really, really happy. Now you can smooth out some of that load spikes just a bit by switching on some of the upscaling, and as always I will generally favor XeSS over FSR on the deck, as it does seem to give a better quality image, and putting this at XeSS on quality mode makes it so that you don't actually notice any upscaling technology at all, but it does just smoothen out that frame rate just a little bit, although we do still get those load spikes loading in and out at the lower levels. As you'll see here, when we get some of the big animations, the frame rate can absolutely plummet. So the game definitely needs some optimizations, because something that should be a video kind of reference dipping down into the 10s and 20s is really not acceptable. Overall though, Sid Meier's Civilization VII is running fantastically on the deck, and if you are looking for a future-proof Steam Deck dock, then the GR10 is the perfect fit if you want to play on the big screen. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into this game and where you're going to be playing. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.